Hi everybody, I'm Scott Bino, the Vice President of Marketing for North America here at Crawford & Company. And on today's Crawford Chat, I am joined by Emily Morine, Account Executive for the London market. Emily, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Before we get into the topic of the day, tell me first what it is that you do here, Emily.
Yeah, so I am the relationship liaison essentially for the Lloyd's and London market across Canada, including loss adjusting and TPA.
So business aside, I don't want to talk about your job. I don't want to talk about business. Today's chat is all about Link. So tell me and tell everybody watching a little bit about Link Canada and how you became involved in the partnership.
Great. So Link actually started in the UK about 10 years ago to create an inclusive community for LGBTQ plus members of the insurance industry. So to create, safe and inclusive networking opportunities. And I caught wind of it actually a couple years ago through my connections with London and offered to help establish a chapter in Canada.
So let's pull on that thread a little bit. And I find that really interesting. Like, what motivated you to take the lead on something like this? Because it's not a small undertaking. This is, you obviously have a day job and things going on in your life. So what was that motivation to really get you to kind of say, you know what, we have a gap in the industry in Canada. What pushed you to do this?
Yeah, and to start, I really didn't expect to take such a big role. As an ally of the community, I kind of just wanted to bring it to the attention of my colleagues and say, hey, let's get this going. And just bringing awareness to the industry. I think there's been a big gap. Women was sort of the hot topic for a long time. And I think that it's important that people see themselves represented in business, and the LGBTQ community typically wasn't very highlighted in the insurance industry before.
Yeah, and so continuing with that, and I want to kind of rest on that for a minute. How will this particular partnership with Link and bringing the Link chapter into Canada, how is this going to address some of those specific challenges within the 2S LGBTQ plus community within insurance?
Right. So typically, insurance has been seen as a very sort of white male dominated industry, and even down to networking events. It's often about golf. It's often about, events that are steered towards that community. So what we're trying to do is enhance visibility of our members. Our mission first and foremost is to make insurance industry the go-to place for LGBTQ plus community, a safe space to work, and inviting and have them feel that they're represented.
With this initiative, and I know you guys are growing and there's a lot of new things kind of happening, establishing yourself in Canada, looking for sponsorships and partnerships with insurance companies and people within the insurance industry. I know there's probably a lot of people watching, both within Crawford and within the insurance industry, but any advice that you can give, how can individuals become involved in Link Canada whether it's within their company or within the industry, what can they do to get involved?
Sure. So just as a member of the community or an ally, you can sign up to be a member, which gets you access to information on our website about upcoming networking events. We have some educational modules that we've rolled out to some of our sponsors. So you can either sort of get involved individually or as a company, as a sponsor of Link Canada. And both would give you access to the events that we do and the education. And what we're trying to get off the ground in the next year is a job board, actually, so that the LGBTQ community can go and find inclusive workplaces in the insurance industry.
That's fantastic. Listen, Emily, I really appreciate your time coming in today to speak to me and speak to everybody watching this video. For everybody out there watching, I hope you were inspired or found something informative or educational about this chat. I know I did. Emily, thanks so much. Really appreciate you being here.
Pleasure.
And thanks everybody for watching, and make sure you stay tuned for the next Crawford Chat. Hi everybody, I'm Scott Bino, the Vice President of Marketing for what? I don't know.
Did you change it?
I don't know.
I'm the
Probably
CEO.
said it different. I said it differently with Robbie.
Anytime.
Okay. Good?
Good.
I'm good.
Sorry. Sorry. all kinds of. Oh no, this is stupid. I got.
okay.
Don't ask me about Lloyd's right now.
Okay.
I'm in Link.
Way to go.
I refuse to answer that question. Next.